Hi everybody, my name is Rhys Barber. I'm the audiologist here at Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching our video today. If you've never come across one of our videos before, or if you haven't looked at the channel before, what we do here is post earwax removal videos. We post new ones every Tuesday and every Friday. So if you have any questions about the video that you go out to watch, then pop them into the comment section below, and that way then the most popular questions we can answer at the end of the week. So enjoy the video, and I shall see you at the end. Hi everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching our video today. So this is an earwax removal video compilation. So we've had two patients come through with earwax problems on this video. This first patient's experienced some reduced hearing, a little bit of discomfort in their ear as well. So we're using the standard size Zollner tube here just to loosen up the edges of this wax first of all. Just see, just pulling a lot of this wax into the center. As you can see, it's quite hardened up. Just opened a little gap at the top there, so we can see just over the top of the wax. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, guys, on YouTube, then by all means click on there if you want to. You can just see loosening the right section here, pulling it away from the ear canal wall, because it's staying together in quite a large lump. Breaking little bits of debris away. There we are, now it's starting to loosen. We can start to see the eardrum now as we look above this wax through a little gap. You can see how the wax is dried. You can see lots of different colours of wax in here, much lighter sections, the darker, older section there in the centre as well. There we are, you can just see the eardrum through the gap there. So we opened a large enough gap up now, we can see there's nothing behind this wax, so we're just going to gently bring this forwards and out now with the Jobson horn. You can see that darker little nugget of wax there. There you go, it's all staying together really nicely. Just manoeuvring this out of the ear canal. Now what I can see when I look past this, you can see some little larger sort of lumps on the ear canal wall. That's swimmer's ear. So I'll point those out to you in a second, but this gentleman's got a history of cold water exposures, a lot of swimming when he was younger. So we're just tidying up in this ear canal now. There we are. Now, there we go. You can see those lumps there. We'll pop some arrows on there so you can see them a bit better. There we go. So that's actually bony growth into the canal itself. So there is a gap in there at the moment, allowing the sound through. But if that gap had closed up, then the patient may need to look at getting that like a surgical option as far as opening that out, which would involve kind of scraping away that bone to open the canal out again. It's kind of a last resort for swimmer's ear, as long as it's not causing too much difficulty, as that patient's wasn't, then allowing the sound through, they would probably just leave it and monitor it instead. So this is the same patient with a second ear now, so we can see we've got some dry wax on this side as well. So just manoeuvring this out of the canal, still using the standard size Zollner tube here. Part of this wax almost looks like a little bit of dry skin. We can see to the right side there, you can see a kind of flake of dry skin. Just waiting, just a little bit too big to fit out of the canal, so I'm going to go in with the Jobson horn just to get this last couple of centimeters out. There we go. So that's now out. Couldn't pick it up with the Jobson, so just going to grab it with the suction tube there. You can see, interestingly, a little bit of thickening to the skin at the bottom of the eardrum there. Not too much in as far as the bony growth there on that side. Little tiny lump at the top of the canal. So this is what we removed. So you can see quite dry wax there in centimeters and inches. So second patient now. This gentleman's come through much softer wax on this patient, so Not too much in the way of any discomfort, mostly just reduced hearing, which is the reason that majority of people come through. You can see we've got the kind of sheen to the wax. So we're going to go straight in with a Jobson horn. You can see it just getting a little bit of purchase on it and just pulling. There you go. When you can't see too well in the canal, when it's really blocked up like this, I don't like going in too deep with the Jobson horn. I prefer just to kind of break down a little bit of the wax first, just to get a bit of a grip on it. Obviously we've got no idea, when you can't see past that wax, what you're pushing into. As you saw with the last gentleman, you've got those bony outgrowths there. You may be assuming that canal is quite open all the way down to the eardrum, so going over the top wouldn't really cause any discomfort, but you can never tell. You don't know what you're going to see behind this wax, so I always prefer to go in just very gently and take the front edge off first before we go in any further. You can see they're just concentrating on the outer section of wax here. Strange consistency of this wax. You've got kind of softer pieces there. Also you've got kind of quite stretchy, sticky pieces of wax in here as well. So lots of different consistencies. As we're pulling this forward, you can see it's actually stretching the wax out of the canal rather than kind of guiding it out. Sometimes with harder wax, when you get a grip, you can see we've hit another soft section now, so difficult to get a really good grip and some purchase. There we are. You can see how that wax is stretched out there as well. It's quite a long piece. Can't seem to get a grip on it with the Jobson horn to pick it up. There we go. So you can see a more dry section at the back and stretchy section at the front. And there we are. There's the eardrum itself, looking nice and healthy. So this is the same patient, but the next ear. You can see we've got a couple of little hair clippings in here. Ear canal's pretty blocked up, so we're just going to use the standard size ulnar tube on this one. A little bit of wax on the hairs on the outer part of the ear canal itself. So we're going to get a grip on a little bit of dry skin there. So I'm going to try and get rid of that first, because sometimes it can flick up in front of the suction, so you don't get a really good grip on the actual wax itself. You're just gripping the skin. So you can see we've got that hair-filled lump there. There we managed to get a good grip on it. So just wiggling up and down just to try and break some of these pieces away. Let's get to the next section then behind it. You can see it's quite a large piece of wax, this one, in relation to the canal size. There we are, just trying to maneuver the wax to get a better grip on it. So, you've got quite an angular piece there, so we're just trying to lift the wax to get to the smoother section underneath. Got it to the outer part of the ear canal, so we're just going to use the Jobson horn now to get it out the rest of the way. There we go. Trying to pick that up now with the Jobson horn. Doesn't want to come out, so we use the suction tube just to pick it up. There it is, and just need to go in and get the remainder out. So what we broke away there was the front section. You can see how dry this wax is, so as we're getting a grip on it, it's pulling away in sort of more brittle chunks rather than one continuous piece. So we've got a good grip. There we are. So you're looking for the flatter piece of wax to get a better grip with the suction. Not quite managing it because those hairs are just stopping the grip. You can see that it's connected to the piece behind it by a very thin section of wax here. So just pulling all this down the canal. There we are. It's on its way. There we go. So you can see as we lift this up that it was very loosely held together by one sort of thin strip of wax, and there's the eardrum all looking shiny and healthy. So this is what we removed. You can see the first section of wax there is what we removed from the first ear, the remainder then is what we removed from the second. Thank you very much for watching our video today. If you did enjoy the video, then please like. If you're not subscribed already or you'd like to do so, you can click the subscribe button here. If you'd like to check out some more of our videos, they're also up there. Now, if you want to follow us, you can do on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also check our website if you want to know a little bit more about us. As always, guys, until the next time, take care.